Good evening, it's Tuesday, and that means only one thing. The AFC DONScast is back with your weekly Dons update. Coming up, it's a Dons double at Danes as Sam Cosgrove hits 20, and the post-split fixtures have been announced.
On your phone, on your tablet and online. This is the AFC DONScast News.
So let's get started with those post-split fixtures then, and our first league match after the Scottish Cup match on Sunday is away to Kilmarnock for the 3 o'clock kick-off at Rugby Park on Saturday the 20th of April. Next up, it's another away match at Ibrox on Sunday the 28th of April at 3 p.m. That'll also be shown live on Sky Sports. Then the last home double of the season starts with Celtic at Pittodrie for a 12:30 p.m. kick-off, also shown live on Sky Sports, followed by some Friday night football against Hearts at Pittodrie on the 10th of May, which will be shown live on BT Sport. Kick-off is at 7:45 p.m. And we round off the season with an away fixture against Hibs at Easter Road on Sunday the 19th of May at 3 p.m. You can find out all the details online about those fixtures on the Inverness Reds website. Derek McInnes would like to keep Greg Stewart at Pittodrie, with the 29-year-old's Birmingham City contract up in the summer. Derek, however, has competition on his hands, with interest shown from the Rangers and also interest from England. It's likely that wages and offer elsewhere will be the deciding factor whether Greg stays or goes in the summer. Meanwhile, Aberdeen could make a move for Motherwell striker Curtis Main if he decides to stay in the Scottish Premiership. The 26-year-old is out of contract with Motherwell next month and looks likely to move on. Aberdeen made moves to try and get the player in January. And Derby County are the latest club to show an interest in Graham Shinney. The club have just reported a profit of £14.6 million following the sale and leaseback of Pride Park Stadium.
More Dons news straight after this. This is the AFC DONScast with Graham Mackay. On your phone, on your tablet and online. This is the AFC DONScast News.
The Club Academy Scotland Under-18 League saw the Dons lose 4-1 to the Rangers at the Hummel Training Centre in Glasgow last Friday. Tyler Makita was on target to get a consolation goal in the 90th minute. On Sunday, the Aberdeen women lost out 3-1 to the Renfrew ladies in the Scottish Women's League One Cup semi-final at New Western Park. Renfrew trailed to Aberdeen at half-time, but Claire Ray turned the game round with 2 30-yard free kicks before completing her hat-trick. The young Dons were in action yesterday in Airdrie in the reserves match against Motherwell. David Dangana scored 2 penalties in the first and 12th minute of the game, but then the team lost out overall 4-2 in the end. And finally, Pittodrie Stadium has been honoured with a new blue plaque commemorating the opening of Pittodrie Park in 1899, the first dugout and all-seated, all-covered stadium in the UK. The AFC Heritage Trust erected the plaque on the main stand as part of a project to record the history of the Dons and their predecessor clubs around the city.
For more Dons news every day, head online to invernessreds.co.uk.
Sam Cosgrove added to his goal tally to take him to his 20th goal of the season, thanks to a penalty and scoring from a Conor McLennan cross. It was a dull affair in the first half, but the Dons kicked into action in the second to come away winners and holding 4th spot in the Scottish Premiership.
The job was clear to win the next 2 games before the semi-final, and we've managed to win both quite convincingly with a good level of performance. Today wasn't plain sailing. Truth be told, wasn't happy with the first half performance. I thought we came and we got control of the game first 10-15 minutes, but I thought we were guilty of giving the ball away too quickly and not showing enough confidence in the ball and not making enough penetrating runs. Thought we were all a bit safe, and we allowed Dundee to counter-attack on us a couple of times. And for me, we spoke at half-time about raising the level, and the team who would raise the level second half would win the game. That was us. I thought everybody in a red shirt was far better than what they were in the first half. Great first goal, good counter-attack from Joe, Max and Lewis. Sets the penalty, Sam tucks it away. From there on in, I thought we were fine in the game, and we scored a very good second and threatened to score on a couple more. So great to send so many of our supporters home happy. I thank them for staying with the team, because the first half they would have shared some of the frustrations, but I thought second half they get the reward, and the team get the reward for the 3 points, and an important 3 points.
In the other matches from the weekend, Hibs hit back to beat Hearts 2-1 at Tynecastle in the Edinburgh Derby, thanks to a Darragh Horgan double as they leapfrogged their City rivals and climbed to 5th place in the Scottish Premiership. Leaders Celtic were held to a 0-0 draw by Livingston, while third place Kilmarnock defeated St Johnstone 2-0 at Rugby Park. Hamilton Accies and St Mirren drew 1-1 at the Hope CBD Stadium. On Sunday, Motherwell lost out to a Scott Arfield hat-trick in the lunchtime fixture against the Rangers.
Have your say. Call or text the AFC DONScast on 07 484 362 433. On your phone, on your tablet, and online. This is the AFC DONScast from the Inverness Reds.
Tickets for our Scottish Cup semi-final match against Celtic at Hampden on Sunday are still on sale. You can order your tickets online at afc.co.uk/e-tickets and collect them from the Pittodrie ticket office this week. Supporters who have requested to collect their tickets can collect them from the ticket office each day until Friday between 9:30am and 7pm, and then 9:30am and 5pm on Saturday. The ticket office will, however, be closed on Sunday, the day of the game. Supporters who have asked for their tickets to be posted should have received them last week. If you haven't received your tickets, email ticketoffice@afc.co.uk or call 01224 63 1903. You better do that quick. Do it ASAP.
Line, on your mobile and across the UK. This is the AFC DONScast.
There are no less than 4 matches on the box over the weekend, starting on Friday night on the BBC Scotland channel, with championship action between Dundee United and Ayr United from 7:05pm. On Saturday, the first of the Scottish Cup semi-final games, Hearts versus Inverness Caley Thistle. Coverage starts at 12:10 on Premier Sports. On Saturday evening, Airdrieonians face Stenhousemuir in League One, and you can see that on BBC Alba from 5:15pm. And then on Sunday, our Scottish Cup semi-final match against Celtic at Hampden. Coverage on Premier Sports starts at 1:30pm. There's also coverage of the match at Hampden for Red TV international viewers from 1:45pm with Dave and Andrew. Audio only if you're in the UK and Ireland. That's how it stands so far this week. I'll be back with a quick pre-cap preview in the build-up to our Scottish Cup semi-final. That'll be on Friday evening from 10pm. And of course, we'll have all the coverage from Hampden next Tuesday evening from 8. Enjoy your week. Till Friday. Thanks for listening to the AFC DONScast, and stand free.
Tuning in to the AFC DONScast each week. Couldn't be easier. We're on all the popular platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, and Stitcher. And on the web at our website, afcdonscast.co.uk. Catch us on the big screen via Apple TV and on the road via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Got a smart speaker? Just say, play AFC DONScast. One podcast. Listen everywhere, every Tuesday evening from 8.